That one is the strawberry.
I've had it before.
Bomb pop.
Okay.
And that's the coffee stout.
Thank you. Let's see. What? That's bomb pop, like the popsicle.
They ran out of chicken.
It's coffee. Okay. Said she likes it. Which one do you like the bomb pop?
The bomb pop?
You want that one, like a full glass of that one?
Sure.
Now for me. Okay, can I try the Lake Days? Do you have that one?
You can order our sister restaurant. You can order from. It's like a poke and acai place. You can just scan any of the QR codes.
Okay. Take them into the Strawberry Peak.
Strawberry Peak?
Yeah, please.
Oh Lord, you know this one. This is easy one. This easy one. What British transatlantic ship currently resides in the port of Long Beach?
The Queen Mary.
That's the only one you know. Watch this. Okay, you don't know this either. They got two on that too, but in what year did Disneyland open in Anaheim?
Do you know that?
No?
1950, 70 or something?
1955.
I mean, I have a lot of money, but I have a lot of love. I will love you, I will love you. I will show you through my touch. Thank you for your existence. There's no me, there's no us. Late night I feel all feels, and sometimes it feels like too much. It feels like too much, never too much of your touch. I wanna be the one you trust. Let's go do it just because. I wanna go have some fun. They know we some one of ones. There ain't no two, You got me just giggling. You got it out of me. I found you, now I got keys. They can't take you from me. They can't take you from me. I distance when it feels too much. It's too much.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm talking about in it. Hey y'all, so I just want to mention something. Me and my mom had a really good time. Truth be told, my mom had a panic attack coming up the mountain. She is not a mountain girly, and I will not be taking her up anywhere that is high in the mountains like that ever again, because she did not have the best time. But she did have a good time when we were actually there, when there was no vehicles involved and no driving. She actually had a really good time. But I just wanted to come on here and mention that as a black trans man, my experience is a bit different from, say, a cis man, right? I finally got the courage to tell my mom that I'm getting bottom surgery, and it went a little like this. I asked her, would you be mad if I did a big or made a big decision, went through something big in my life and didn't tell you? And her reaction, being my mother, was yes. Okay, so then I said, what do you think next could be that's big for me? She's been with me, she knows that I've had surgery, so she guessed a surgery. I said, okay, yes. Which one? She guessed, she said, hold on, they can't make you a penis, can they? I said, yes, Mom, they can. Mind you, she is 68, doesn't really know that much about the trans experience, what the capabilities are, what possibilities there are. She kind of just knows as I tell her. So I told her, yeah, Mom, they can do that. They take a donor site either from your thigh or your leg. I told her I've been going to electrolysis appointments. I've already met with my surgical team. I've told my close friends, people around me, everyone knows, except my parents. So, yeah, actually she took it pretty well, which was actually surprising. She didn't try to persuade me to not do it. She just said, like it was almost as if she was just learning, taking it in. but there was no combativeness. And that was really beautiful. I felt like she trusted me. Yes, she's gonna worry that I'm coming out healthy, but in the moment, it felt like she trusted me that I'm making a decision that's not gonna, end my life, because she's seen top surgery. I made that choice. That was scary. That was my first surgery ever. I did that. I was fine. Egg retrieval, I did that. I was fine. Hysterectomy, I did that. I was fine. So I think my history is just showing her, like, hey, if I make these big decisions, you just gotta trust that I'm gonna be okay. And it was really nice knowing that she did, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was about to go through bottom surgery, phalloplasty, and not tell my mother that I was gonna do it. I was just gonna go through it and tell her when I was already healed, so that way she wouldn't worry. Because the last thing I want to do is worry my mom or be put in a negative mental headspace because she's telling me, don't do this, why would you do it? No. So I'm just super grateful that it went the way it did, because it's kind of sad sometimes that as a trans person, as LGBT people in general, sometimes we have to choose ourselves and leave family, friends behind. And it sucks having to choose that. So being able to take my family, my mother especially, with me through this journey is everything, because this is a big thing that I would just love to have support. I would love to have extra people praying for me, and I would just love to feel, supported overall. So yeah, this is definitely a win, definitely a dub. I'm literally getting teary-eyed just saying that, because it is tough just knowing that I was about to do this without my mom knowing. But that's sometimes the length that we have to go to, because, a lot of people, they go on T, they don't tell their parents. And I'm speaking from the trans masked experience, because that's who I am. A lot of people, they go on T, they don't tell their parents. They just move out, they just leave. A lot of people, it sucks, but that's just the way it is. So I'm super blessed, super grateful to have my mom be supportive in this sense. She's not over here. It is fresh. Also, I told her about a year or some months in advance, because I want her to just be able to sit with it. I really didn't want to just tell her the night before, like, hey, I'm about to go into surgery. You got to deal with it, So I'm walking her through it, giving her the insights, telling her, yeah, it's very possible, very successful. It's not some random thing someone's going to do in their garage. It's through Kaiser, it's covered, just all of that. So we're going to see how this journey goes, y'all. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have until I get my date. It's really up in the air. It's really God's plan. I went for my hair check and still had some hair that I need to remove through electrolysis. So yeah, the date could be really any day. And I don't mean like tomorrow. I just mean it could be 6 months from now. It could be a year from now. It could be 8 months from now. Just somewhere under a year is what I'm thinking. Worst case, not worst case. It's not the worst case, but it also could be next summer in August, July. I really don't know. But I'd say roughly around a year, 6 months to a year, roughly, is when this should be going down. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all stay with me for this journey. I've been documenting it. I'm not in a rush. It's a slow and steady thing. I don't want to rush it. I'd rather go into it being prepared, having my support system, having my body physically ready, having my mind physically ready, financially ready. I would rather be set before I go into this, because truth be told, it's going to put me out, Like, I'm still going to be able to, I can still report live to y'all from my bed and my house and, make YouTube videos, but I'm not going to be going out, running the streets. I'm not going to be at the gym. I'm not going to be doing, those things. So definitely got to get my support system together and get my family together, get my finances together and all of that. Finish school. I originally was going to do it during December, which is my winter break, but I'm like, damn, that only gives me about 3 weeks to a month to really heal. And I really don't want to rush a healing to have to go back into my final semester of my bachelor's degree. Like, that just doesn't sound good. So as of right now, it might just be anytime from May 2026 and onwards. So yeah, it's looking like May, June, July, August, something like that. But then again, we'll see. It's really in God's hands whenever I'm ready. But y'all will know when I'm ready. But yeah, thank y'all for listening. Love.
I mean, I have a lot of money, but I have a lot of love. I will love you, I will love you. I will show you through my touch. Thank you for your existence. There's no me, there's no us. Late night I feel all feels, and sometimes it feels like too much. It feels like too much, never too much of your touch. I wanna be the one you trust. that you do it for me. I do not know why I am so closed up. Masculinity has really got 4 walls. I don't think that I could get out of this one. I don't know if I can get out of this one. I'm not broken, I'm just cracked. Popped out in a different format. They didn't know how to act when I did that. Cause I did that and that's a fact. You gon' have to go and tally that, Jack. Hey, yeah, we ate it up. Tony Hawk on, yeah, we skating up. But now, SUV.